It's the NFL on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Tre'Davious White. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Dolphins and the Ravens. All that and more coming up next.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2 of the game here between the Miami Dolphins the final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll start out here with...
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards in first down. He's going to keep this again. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Second down and 3. And they go play action with Unitas. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Unitas will throw. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be fourth down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It's taken to the 26. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
Let's go now.
And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete.
And he was terrific.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Here we go now on first and goal. Now McNair. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers for Diggs from a week ago. 5 catches, 95 yards.
And they think,
but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Second down, here's an option right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. They run with Jack. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Unitas looking to throw it. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25. 60-60. On 1st and 10, McNair. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. McNair. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Going deep here for Bryant. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Cut 19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On second down, McNair. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper at 2nd and 1. The Dolphins 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now McNair. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, McNair. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. To throw, McNair. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. action. It's McNair. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Unitas' throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So, Charles, this, game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, it's Unitas. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They run on 1st down with Jackson, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Unitas. Right side caught by Jackson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10 now, Unitas. It's caught, Lockett. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So they get to the PAT. And that is going to tie up the game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, When guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, it's Unitas. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Here's Unitas. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Out to his left. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So we've reached halftime here. And everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They defeated the Patriots last week. Now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. McNair to throw. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Now McNair off the play fake. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Now McNair. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. Play action. It's Unitas. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Jackson. Oh, what a move. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a give. It's Jackson. And some room to roll now. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Unitas. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And they'll throw on first down with Unitas. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Now Unitas to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Again, it's Mixon. Uses the stiff arm, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. It's Mixon on the counter. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Here's McNair. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bryant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's McNair. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
McNair. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Unitas. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 48 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. Going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. On the draw, here's Jackson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Unitas. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
Get it.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's got room. A second stiff arm. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. The clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Go, Reed, go.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Steps away. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are on their way to a 2-0 start. Now Gold for the extra point. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Unitas will throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painting the picture of this game later on. It's been a blow. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Fourth down, Unitas looking to throw for it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. 2nd and 11 now. Now it's Mixon running right. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and happen in the NFL. The miracle in the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.